Thank you, faculty and graduates. Please be seated. Welcome and good evening to those of you that are with us here in the Michael B. Rose Theater, as well as those loved ones that may be joining from home via live stream. I'm Dr. Jeremy Whitaker. I'm honored to serve as the Associate Dean for Student Success and a graduate professor here within the Laurinburg College of Nursing at the University of Memphis. And on this evening, I have the pleasure of serving as the MC for the Spring 2026 Convocation Ceremony for the Laurinburg College of Nursing, honoring graduates from our baccalaureate, master's, and PhD in nursing programs. Now, before we get started, in respect for this occasion's decorum, we do ask that you silence your devices at this time. And also, for those with small children, please be mindful of our nearby exits on our sides here and also in the rear if you need to step away for a few moments. Additionally, at this time, I would like to thank our musician, Mr. Lucas Smith, who is a graduate of the University of Memphis School of Music, and Miss Michaela Scott, a master's student at the University of Memphis School of Music as well. Can we give them a round of applause? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We would also like to recognize our students, our faculty and staff, and guests who are veterans or may be currently serving in the U.S. military. Could you please stand to be recognized at this time? Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Thank you so much for your service. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome the Interim Dean of the Laurinburg College of Nursing, Dr. Deborah Lynch Kelly. Round of applause for her.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome family, friends, faculty, and staff to this important event. I would like to congratulate each of you on arriving at this milestone in your education. I am sure that all of the graduates here would confirm that the journey to this day would have been nearly impossible without the support of so many loved ones, family, friends, and faculty. There is no doubt that your hard work, dedication, passion, and resilience have brought you to this proud moment of completing your nursing degree. I wish you every success as you begin the next chapter in your nursing journey. I would like to encourage you, whether you are entering the field as a new nurse, returning for your bachelor's or science or doctorate, to embrace 3 key challenges. Number 1, be the one who stands tall, speak boldly, and protect those who rely on you to advocate on their behalf. Number 2, continue to actively participate in local, state, and national organizations where your contributions will help shape the future of our profession. And 3, be an active participant in our school's alumni community. You are Memphis. I have no doubt that each of you will thrive because we've helped you build a strong and enduring foundation. This is for your nursing career. You are well prepared for every challenge that lies ahead. Nursing is not just an art or a science. It is the heart of healthcare. Nurses are silent strengths who turn compassion into action and care into healing. Congratulations, once again, Spring 2026 graduates. I would like to introduce our speaker for this evening, Dr. Tiffany Duncan. Dr. Duncan is a nurse executive and national thought leader focused on healthcare transformation through strengthening leadership, clinical practice, and workforce strategy and development. She serves as the Senior Director of Clinic Professional Development and Workforce at Methodist Le Bonheur Healthcare, where she leads system-wide strategies to prepare and support nurses from entry into practice through advanced leadership roles. Dr. Duncan is recognized for her ability to bridge academic preparation with real-world nursing practice, ensuring that nurses are not only clinically competent, but confident, supported, and ready to lead early in their careers. She partners with academic institutions, healthcare leaders, national organizations to strengthen nursing workforces and advance professional practice. She holds a doctorate of nursing practice in executive leadership from Vanderbilt University and a Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Executive Practice. She is a national speaker and published author. Dr. Duncan is passionate about preparing nurses not just to enter the profession, but to shape it, while staying grounded in the human connection that defines nursing. Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker for this evening, Dr. Tiffany Duncan.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here and speak to you all today, and congratulations to all of you. I would always be remiss if I didn't say Happy Nurses Week to the faculty and to the nurses in the room. Tonight is a celebration of everything that you've accomplished up to this point. You are stepping into a profession and you are advancing a profession that is built on trust, on knowledge and skill, and an unwavering commitment to others. But it's something more. Tonight is about your transition. The moment that you have been preparing for becomes real. This moment, you begin to fully step in to the profession. You begin to fully reinvigorate yourself as an advanced nurse. There's a lot of privilege that comes with this. Now, before I go any further, there is a lot of people in the back of this room that have supported you through all of the nights of, I don't know if I can do this, for those early clinical mornings, and through all the stress, through all your happiness, and we need to give them a round of applause because this night also belongs to them. The pin that you'll receive tonight is a symbol. It's not just a completion of your program, it's a symbol of trust, a symbol of your dedication to compassionate care and a commitment to our highest professional standards. I have the honor tonight of wearing my grandmother's pin, along with my own. Her name was Wanda Mae Wagner. She spent 50 years as a registered nurse. She started her journey as an American Red Cross nurse in World War II. Try following that as her granddaughter. That's a heavy burden and a good one. When you receive your pin tonight, remember, you are joining a legacy of nurse heroes. Keep that in mind every time you wear that. Very soon, patients and families are going to look at you in the moment that they're uncertain, overwhelmed, and life-changing times. They're not going to ask you, when did you graduate? They're not going to ask you, when did you get your master's? When did you become a doctor nurse? They're going to look at you and they're going to trust that you know exactly what to do. That is what your pin represents tonight. When you receive it, it marks that moment where others depend on you. And even others will depend on you all even more with your advanced degree. Your presence is going to bring comfort, and your knowledge is going to guide the decisions. Your actions will matter in ways that you won't fully know until you're in those moments. And as you shift from being a student in preparation to being called nurse, to being called an advanced practice nurse, there's something that you must understand and carry with you. No matter what level you are, nursing is not just about what you do. It's how you show up. You're going to care for people on the happiest and the hardest days of their lives. And if you allow it, this profession, this advanced degree that you're receiving, this will change you for the better. You are going to learn how incredibly strong people can be. You're going to learn how resilient people are in the moments when you least expect it. And you're going to experience this privilege of being invited into some of the most personal and vulnerable places in a stranger's life. Years from now, the patients that you care for, the families that you see, the loved ones you care for. They may not remember your name, but they will always know how you showed up for them, how you made them feel. That you brought calm when they were scared, that you brought comfort when they were uncertain, and that you gave compassion, and they'll never forget that. I'm going to share a brief moment in my own nursing journey. When I was an ER nurse in a rural community hospital, a patient came in and she was sweating just profusely, and she was struggling to breathe. And the physician I was working for that night, he was one of those. You know what I mean. He was one of those. And he started treating her as a respiratory case because obviously, oxygen, nebulizers, chest x-ray, the works. Something wasn't sitting right with me. And so I kept asking her, are you having pain? Is something else going on? Because she kept just touching her upper abdomen. And she said to me, I think all this work of breathing is just really causing my acid to come up. It's just the acid. I'll be okay. I looked at the physician dead in his eyes and I said, did you hear that? She has a lot of acid. Perhaps the nebs aren't working because she has a lot of acid. He looked at me and said, could you just please continue what I'm asking you to do? Now, my patient's not making progress. She's actually getting worse. And I had a moment where I could have stayed the course. I could have allowed her to continue to not get better and allow him to not see it. Or I could speak up. I don't know if you saw some of the people that know me over here that started smiling at that point, because that really wasn't a choice for me. I've always been an advocate. I will always speak up. But I was shaking inside because this was my moment to really stand up, and this physician was not known for his caring practice. So I let my advocacy fuel my courage to make the sound come out of my throat, to try to form a sentence that made any sense. And I said directly to him, I really feel like we need a 12 lead, because I do remember that females don't always present the same way when they're having a heart attack. Now, being a nurse is not about waiting until you feel confident to speak up. It's not about being ready to advocate for your patient. It's about standing in that moment and being brave. It's recognizing when something matters and having the courage to act. In that moment, everything shifted for me. I braced for impact because I knew it was either going to go in the direction I was hoping or there was going to be a big fallout. And I realized this is what it means to be a nurse. To advocate no matter what the outcome is, to be there for my patient no matter what. Don't wait till you feel confident to feel brave. Bravery will come if you step into that gap. Don't wait till somebody gives you the room or the floor or the mic to speak. Speak up. Recognize when something matters and move forward. Now, the physician looked at me as soon as that question and the request came out of my mouth, and he said, if it'll get you to shut up, I'll do it. That's a win. That's a win for me. Yeah, we talked about that later, don't worry. The 12 lead was completed, and it did show that she had a blockage in her LED, and we were able to get her to the cath lab, and she survived. The moment that I spoke up showed courage, showed leadership, not because I was brave, but because it was my responsibility to ensure that my patient received the very best care under my watch. That's the only thing that fueled me. What I didn't realize in that moment was that it wouldn't only shape the kind of nurse that I was going to become, but the person that I am today. That's the shift that all of you are stepping into. It's not just about doing the nurse role. It's not just about reinvigorating in our profession in an advanced degree. It's carrying the responsibility of what that means. The truth is, moments like that won't be rare in your practice. They're going to be a part of you. The small decisions, the big decisions you get to make, the quiet observations, the moments when you get to choose to speak up or stay silent. So as you step into the next phase, you're no longer preparing, you're practicing. There's going to be a few things that I really need you to carry with you. Number one is always be present. Our healthcare system moves extremely quickly, and task and technology can take over. Your presence in the moments will set you apart. Because again, patients aren't going to remember every single thing. They're not even going to remember your name. But what they're going to remember is that you made them feel seen, heard, and most importantly, safe. Number two is to trust your instincts. This is actually your preparation showing up for you. You're being trained not just to follow processes and protocols and orders, but to think. If something doesn't feel right, pay attention to that. Use your clinical judgment and reasoning to understand what your patients are telling you, what you see, what clinical signs are guiding you to prove that you can take the best care of your patient. Ask questions, speak up, advocate, even when it's uncomfortable. Actually, especially when it's uncomfortable. Number three, protect who you are. You are entering a system that is demanding. It is not always perfect. I'm not going to stand here and lie to you. It's not. It's going to challenge you. And over time, if you are not intentional, what you experience on a day-to-day can harden you. Don't let it take your empathy. Don't let our abnormal, normal days take your compassion away. It's not just an aortic dissection in bed 23. That's Miss Jones. She's a mom. It's not just the lady that's giving birth naturally. That's Miss Smith, and this is her second child, and she's scared. Hold your compassion close to you. Don't lose the part that you have inside you, that you chose this profession. You chose to be a nurse in the first place. That is your greatest strength. Hold on to it. Remember your why always. You are not going to have all of the answers as you start nursing or as you start in a different role within your leadership. That's expected. That's okay. That's what we expect. You're going to continue to learn. But make sure that you stay curious, that you surround yourself with people and a place where you can be challenged in a good way, where you can be supported, and where they want to see you grow. That matters more than you think. Who you surround yourself with is who you will become. Give yourself permission to develop, because becoming a nurse, advancing your practice, isn't one single moment. It's a process. We are all lifelong learners. If you stop learning and growing, you will become a dinosaur. You don't want to be a dinosaur. Prioritize your development. This is what helps keep you current and your patients safe. So always prioritize that. Tonight, you are going to receive your nursing pin. And very soon, myself and the other nurses in this room tonight are going to call you colleagues, or colleagues in a new way. More importantly, someone is going to call you my nurse. That is the most prestigious title I have ever worn. It still brings tears to my eyes when I think about all of the patients I had the honor to serve. In the moment that someone looks at you with a newfound, "You're here for me. I'm not scared anymore because I know you've got me." That moment changes everything, because to them, you're not new to your role. You're not new to your new degree. You're not the new doctor. You're the person that they're depending on. So I'm going to leave you with this. Be the nurse you want to care for the people you love the most. Be the one that notices. Be the one that listens. Be the one who speaks up even when it's not easy. Be the one who stays human in a system that sometimes forgets how. And be the one who brings the skill, the compassion, the humanity, the research to every room that you enter. Because long after patients forget their medications, their procedures, your name, details, they're going to remember that you made them feel safe and secure and cared for. Tonight, you're going to get your pen. But what makes this a professional, extraordinary moment is that every single day after this, you are going to have the opportunity to change someone's experience during their most vulnerable moments in their life. Few professions are given that privilege, and even fewer people can own that. But tonight, I'm here to tell you, you are ready. So congratulations on everything that brought you to this moment and on the nurses that you're going to become. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Duncan, for your leadership and insightful remarks. Can we give her another round of applause? Excellent job. Excellent job. Thank you so much. This evening's pinning ceremony holds a special meaning in the history of the Laurinburg College of Nursing, as we commemorate not only the accomplishments of our graduating students, but also a significant milestone in the recent evolution of our academic programs. This transformation, spearheaded by our dedicated faculty and leadership team, ensures that our college remains aligned with industry's best practices and our unwavering commitment to education, leadership, research, and most importantly, service. It is now my honor to introduce our remarkable student speaker who represents the true heart, resilience, and excellence of our graduation class, Ms. Camelia Terry. Can we give her a round of applause?
Good afternoon, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Today isn't just a ceremony. Today is proof. Proof that no matter how tough things get, you can always rise above. Proof that despite everything telling you to give up, that you should stop fighting, that you should rest, today is your proof that you can push on no matter what. Today is deeply personal for me. My name is Camilla Terry, and I stand before you not just as a nursing graduate, but a single mother and a testament to what determination, faith, and perseverance can do. To step out on faith and decide to change my career wasn't the easiest decision. I prayed for it, then I went for it. My journey throughout nursing school was not perfect. It wasn't easy, and it didn't look like what I imagined. It wasn't just about studying or passing classes. It was about survival, balancing motherhood, responsibility, and a dream that felt out of reach some days. I had nights when I cried and had to study after putting my kids to sleep, exhausted and running on nothing but determination. There were mornings I woke up questioning if I had anything left to give. And in my first trimester, I failed. And I don't mean I struggled, but I failed. I felt like I let myself down, like I let my kids down. I didn't know how I was going to move forward, and then life humbled me even more. I went through a divorce, and I had to move back in with my parents. At that moment, it felt like failure, like I was going backwards when I was supposed to be moving forward. I remember feeling embarrassed, defeated, and disappointed, like I was taking 10 steps backwards. But what I realized then was that wasn't falling apart. I was being rebuilt. Those moments didn't break me. It built me. It taught me humility. It taught me resilience. And most importantly, it taught me that sometimes you have to fall apart so you can come back stronger. During that season, it taught me something I will carry with me forever. There is strength in starting over, there is strength in asking for help, and there is power in not giving up. My family held me together when I felt like I was falling apart. My friends inspired, encouraged, and spoke life into me when I felt like I had nothing left. But it was my kids who kept me going. They were the reason I kept breathing through hard days. They didn't see the grades, they didn't see the failures. All they saw was their mother trying. They saw me show up even when I was tired, hurting, and didn't feel strong. It was them who gave me strength I didn't know that I had. And I realized I wasn't just doing that for them, for me, I was doing it for them. Nursing school didn't just prepare me for my career, but transformed my character, built my resilience, strengthened my mind, and shaped my heart. It made me care about others despite my own struggles. It made me remain strong during emergencies, and most importantly, I learned how to show up even when I didn't feel ready. Somewhere along the way, I stopped doubting myself and started believing. I gained confidence, I realized my purpose, and I started seeing myself as a nurse. Today, I'm honored to share with you that I'll be starting my career in the emergency room, a place where lives change in seconds and where I know everything I've been through has prepared me for exactly where I'm meant to be. To my classmates, my cohort, today belongs to all of us. We know those late nights, we all know the ATI testing, stress, tears, and the unpaid clinicals, but we also know the feeling of success, accomplishment, and what it means to keep going. To those receiving their master's or their PhD degree, this is for you too. No matter what level you are stepping into, never forget why you started. This profession requires not only knowledge, but compassion, integrity, heart, and courage. We will all face hard days, we will face challenges, but please, never let a bad day erase everything you've achieved. Remember your strengths, stay humble, keep caring, and never forget why you chose this profession. To future nursing students and those who are just getting started, you will struggle, you will doubt yourself, and you may even fail. But never forget that failure is just a step towards victory and learning something new. Never let failure beat you, because failure is necessary for your growth. To my family and friends, thank you for supporting me in every moment I needed. Thank you for believing in me when I did not believe in myself. And thank you for being there in those toughest moments. Without you, I wouldn't be able to stand on my feet today. To my kids, you have always been the greatest motivation and biggest blessing. Every tear, every sacrifice, and everything I do is for you. I hope my journey shows you that no matter how hard life gets, you never give up. I hope when you look at me, you see more than just a nurse. I hope you see what perseverance looks like. And no matter what life throws at you, keep going. To LCON, thank you for saying yes. Thank you for pushing us, challenging us, and believing in us, even when we doubted ourselves. Special thank you for shaping us into safe, competent, and compassionate nurses. Your impact will stay with us beyond this day. And finally, I understand that my journey was never just about becoming a nurse. It was about becoming someone stronger, someone wiser, and someone who didn't give up. I am not what happened to me, I am what I chose to become. And today, we chose to become nurses, we chose to rise, we chose to keep going, and we made it. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Another round of applause for Camilla. Great job. Excellent, 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 excellent. From your heart to ours, thank you for those inspiring words. Thank you. Now, before we continue with our hooding and pinning ceremony, I would like to recognize our students who have distinguished themselves academically by graduating with honors. As I identify each group, please stand to be recognized. Summa cum laude, who will be recognized at commencement with gold honors cords. Please stand. Congratulations. Great job. Great job, Tigers. Thank you. Magna cum laude, who will be recognized at commencement with red honors cords. Please stand. Great job, Tigers. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Cum laude, who will be recognized at commencement with white honors cords. Please stand. Congratulations, Tigers. Great job. And we definitely want to remember the thank you laude. I'm joking with you guys. That's everybody. Clap it up for everybody, guys. Good job. All right. I would also like to recognize our students who have contributed to the betterment of our college's culture of belonging by serving as leaders within one of our registered student organizations here within the college, such as the Student Nurses Association, the Graduate Student Nurses Association, Mindset, Strong RN Scholars, and Student Ambassadors. Could you please stand to be recognized at this time? Thank you for your leadership and your dedication to the betterment of the college's culture. Now, for the moment you all have been waiting for. Maybe I should repeat that. Now for the moment you all have been waiting for. There we go. It's a good time. I would like to ask Professor Carrie Kitchen, Nursing Director of the Lambeth campus, to join me at the podium to assist with the student pronouncer cards. Let's give her a round of applause as she comes over. Thank you, Doc. Appreciate it. We will begin our hooding ceremony with the candidates from our doctoral program. I welcome to the front of the stage our interim dean, Dr. Deborah Lynch Kelly, and our director of the PhD program, Dr. Anna Porter Mary. Would you please go to the front of the stage here? Let's give them a round of applause as our leadership steps up. Will the candidates in the PhD program please stand and present to the podium? Pauline Adcock. And let me correct that. Dr. Pauline Adcock. Okay. And her chair is with us tonight as well, Dr. Janae Strong. Let's welcome her to the podium. And she will now be hooded. Let's give her a round of applause as she's officially hooded. It's Dr. Adcock. Great job. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Congratulations, congratulations, Dr. Adcock. Thank you so much. One more round of applause for Dr. Adcock as she exits the stage. Thank you. Dr. Margaret Henderson Lee. And she will be hooded by her chair, Dr. Anna Porter Mary. Let's give her a round of applause as Dr. Henderson Lee is hooded. There you go. Great job. Let's give another round of applause for Dr. Henderson Lee. All right, she exits. Let's give the round of applause for our PhD graduates one more time. At this time, we will continue our hooding with our MSN programs. I welcome our director of the MSN programs, Dr. Jason Sasser, to the front of the stage to lead the hooding for the nurse education program. Let's give Dr. Sasser a round of applause as well. Will the candidates in the Masters of Science in Nurse Education program please stand and present to the podium? Sharnice Brown. All right. Now, before she's presented, we also want to recognize that she is receiving this evening the Excellence in Advanced Nursing Leadership Award. This award presented to MSN graduate who exhibits exceptional leadership qualities. This nursing scholar consistently demonstrates strategic thinking, moral courage, effective communication, and the ability to inspire others to improve healthcare outcomes. Let's give her a round of applause for her award. She will now be hooded. Let's round of applause as she is hooded officially. Congratulations. Great job. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Angela Durbin. Just a round of applause for her. She is also being presented with the Excellence in Advanced Nursing Education Award, and this one is awarded and presented to an MSN graduate who excels in the principles and practice of nursing education. This nursing scholar demonstrates innovation in teaching, learning practices, and a strong commitment to learner success in academic and clinical environments. Round of applause for her on her award as well. You may now bestow her hood. Round of applause as she's hooded. Congratulations again. Let's give her a round of applause. Ponicia Hessling. Ponicia is also receiving the Excellence in Advanced Nursing Education Award. This award is presented to an MSN graduate who excels in the principles and practice of nursing education. This nursing scholar demonstrates innovation in teaching learning practices and a strong commitment to learner success in academic and clinical environments. Congratulations, Panicia, once again on your award. You may now bestow the Master's Hood. Let's give her a round of applause as she's being hooded. Excellent, excellent, great job. Another round of applause for her. Andrea Caraway. She said, that's my baby. We hear you, Mama. We hear you. You may now bestow the Master's Hood. Round of applause for her. She's being bestowed. Congratulations. Congratulations once again. Round of applause. Okay. And Lauren McKinney. You may now bestow the Master's Hood. Let's give her a round of applause as she's being hooded. Excellent. Round of applause for her as she exits. All right, let's have a round of applause for all of our MSN Nursing Education graduates again. Dr. Kelly, Dr. Kelly. And I welcome at this time Dean Kelly to the podium to read the history of the pinning ceremony.
All right, wonderful. With those who came before you, your Lowenberg College of Nursing pin provides you with the distinction of being an esteemed LCON graduate, but also imparts you on the call of service to your patients, families, and communities. The LCON pin is shaped like the Maltese cross with its 4 prominent arms for the Hospitaller Brothers of the Order of St. John, who adopted the cross in the 11th century. The 4 arms of the cross symbolize the 4 cardinal virtues: prudence, justice, temperance, and fortitude. These arms are a reminder that we should treat all of our patients with respect, love, and care, regardless of their backgrounds, identities, or beliefs. The LCON pin in the center of the Maltese cross is the lamp of knowledge. Wear it proudly.
Thank you, Dr. Kelly. We appreciate that. Now, in this portion of the ceremony, we present our candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing with the Laurinburg College of Nursing pin. I welcome to the stage members of our undergraduate nursing faculty. Dr. Fatima Alzoud. Let's give her a round of applause as she comes up. Dr. Linda Billings. Okay. Professor Dama Cooley. Dr. Julie Couples. Professor Yolanda Flemings. Yeah. Professor Christian Jeter. Dr. Sohei Lee. Dr. Betsy Moore. Dr. Paulette Palmer. And Dr. Janae Strong. Now, before we continue with the pinning of our students here graduating, I would like to recognize something. If you're a current BSN graduate and you have already secured employment or residency, please stand at this time. Thank you. You may be seated. Congratulations. I make that point to show we often say start at LCON, you can go anywhere. These young people are graduating on Saturday, and they've already secured the next step, and that's a credit to them and the village of faculty and their families. Congratulations. Will the candidates for the Bachelors of Science in Nursing degrees please rise and present to the platform? Let's give them applause as they get ready to come to the platform, guys. Camilla Terry. Brooke Azini. Adriana Arcuri. Denisha Arredondo. Odales Balderas. Emma Barnes. Robert Bell. Kaylee Bennett. Okay. Ryan Cassidy Bishop. And Emma Briot. LCON faculty, you may now bestow the nursing pin. Let's give them a round of applause as they get their pins, guys. Let's go, Tigers. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Great job, Tigers. Let's give them another round of applause. They look great. Congratulations once again, Tigers. Congratulations. You said get a job. You see, most of them have a job now. You see that. Okay, all right. Johanna Brunson. Gotcha. Jerica Brown. Talia Campbell. Carmen Cano Hernandez. Madison Carter. Sonia Castanon. Jamie Chisholm. Gotcha. Vanessa Calindris. I can't remember. Brianna Connor. Andrea Copeland. LCON faculty, you may now bestow the nursing pin. A round of applause for this group. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Great job, Tigers. There we go. Another round of applause for this group. They're great, they're great, they're great. Excellent. Congratulations, Tigers. Congratulations. Michaela Crawley. Yannick Desavereaux. Karina Diaz. Tamia Dockett. Courtney Dukes. Janiyah Foster. Madison Freelove. Javiera Galt. Hunter Gill. And Olivia Grannon. LCON faculty, you may now bestow the nursing pin. Round of applause for this group. Great job, Tigers. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Another round of applause for this group. Guys look great. Congratulations. Oh. Natalie Hannah. Emily Harrell. Brooke Hickey. Bria Harris. Tetria Hassan. Jacqueline Johnson. Kaylee King. Markayla Lee. Clarissa Lucky Tor. And Princessa Luna Camacho. LCON faculty, you may now bestow the nursing pen. Round of applause for this group as they receive their pen. Excellent. Great job, Tigers. One more round of applause for this group. Great group. Good. Congratulations, Tigers. Haley Lutz. Rebecca Marsh. Anna Marshall. I got him. I know who that is. Trevor Martian. Maya Martin. Riley Martin. That's your baby girl. We heard you. We got you. Karina Martinez. Reagan Matthews. Reagan, they brought out the blue lights, the palms. They got it going. We have a whole section there for you, Reagan. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Wendy Medina. And Jarian Mills. LCON faculty, you may now bestow the nursing pen. Let's give them a round of applause. Great job, great job. Congratulations. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's give this group another round of applause, guys. Great job, excellent. Nashro Muhammad. Zoraida Montoya. Takara Parham. Layla Poplar. Jaleisha Price. Sierra Reasons. Laisha Rodriguez Herrera. Jessica Ruiz. Anna Russell. And Jessica Sanchez. LCON faculty, you may now bestow the nursing pin. Let's give them a round of applause. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Great job, Tigers. Let's give this group another round of applause, guys. Look great. Congratulations. Nia Silas. Cornelia Smith. Kendall Smith. Reagan Smith. Sydney Smith. Emma Thomas. Jasmine Valdez. Tien Vong. Kathy Y. She out of here on me. Kathy Y. And Shakidria Wade. You're good. LCON faculty, you may now bestow the nursing pin. Round of applause for this group. Great job, Tigers. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's give this group a round of applause. They look great. Congratulations, Tigers, once again. Let's give them a round of applause as they exit the stage. Okay. Brianna Washington. Deja Weekly. Breathe now. You can breathe now. Breathe now. She held that one for quite a while. Okay. Akari Wells. I like how you're bringing this energy at the end. This is great. This is great. Alyssa. Okay. Alyssa Williams. You my last one? All right. And last but certainly not least, let's make sure this place is loud. Abby Woods. LCON faculty, you may now bestow the nursing pin. Round of applause for this group. Excellent, excellent. Great job, Tigers. Great job. Round of applause for them again. sit tight. Don't leave me yet. All right, got you. All righty. LCON faculty, thank you so much. Can we give them a round of applause as they go to their seats? Thank you so much for your leadership and service. And Professor Carrie Kitchen. Can we give her a round of applause as well for helping us out there? Thank you so much for seeing that. Thank you. Let's take a bow. She said take a bow. Good job. Let's have one more round of applause for all of our BSN candidates who are graduating. I now welcome to the podium Dr. Bradley Harrell, Acting Senior Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, to the stage to read the oath. Just give him a round of applause as he comes up, guys. Send us home, brother.
Good evening. At this time, I respectfully ask that undergraduate students please stand. Graduate students, y'all are off the hook right now. Please direct your attention to the overhead screen and raise your right hand, and we will read the nursing oath together. As a nurse dedicated to providing, I solemnly pledge that I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering without regard for race, gender, age, ethnicity, socioeconomic status. I act in a compassionate and trustworthy manner in all aspects of my care. Apply knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for my patients. Exercise sound professional judgment while abiding by legal and ethical requirements. Accept the lifelong obligation to prove my professional knowledge and competence. Promote, advocate for, and strive to protect. With this pledge, I accept the duties and responsibilities that embody the nursing profession. I take this oath voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility with which I am entrusted by the public. Thank you. Be seated.
That was a mouthful, huh? Thank you, Dr. Harrell. I would like to acknowledge our staff for their hard work and dedication to this evening's ceremony. So can we please give them a round of applause? Because without them, this would not happen. Thank you so much. Well, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of the Lowenberg College of Nursing and the University of Memphis, please accept our sincere congratulations. One more round. Thank you. We wish our graduates the best on their nursing journeys. We are so proud to have you as LCON graduates and eager to follow your process as you advance in your careers. We hope that you will stay in touch with us, and when you're ready, come on back and earn your advanced degree with us. We'll be happy to have you. Let's have one more round of applause for our graduates, please. Good job, guys. This will conclude our ceremony for the evening. Audience, please remain seated for the platform party's recessional first, then the graduates. Thank you and have a great evening. Go Tigers.